I'm coming, TM Nation. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So this is the Dolphin SPX-2115R Bluetooth speaker. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I've unboxed many of their products in the past, but this is the largest speaker that I've tried from them. This is packing a massive 15-inch woofer on it. The others that I've tried either had a 10-inch or an 8-inch. And this is one of Dolphin's newest releases, so it does come with some features that I haven't seen on their past releases that I'll go through later on in this video. But for the highlights, this is a rechargeable speaker, so you can go ahead and juice it up and take it with you on the go. The battery life is also respectable for the size. You can get up to 7 hours of use on a charge with the speaker, and not only that, it does have a built-in trolley system, so it has a handle and it does have wheels on the bottom for easier transport. It also has the cool party lights in the front, which I'll show you guys a little bit later, but first, let me show you what you'll get inside of the box. So opening the box, you have your normal styrofoam and protective stuff. You got the speaker, of course, and you have your remote, your charging cable, and of course, you have your user manual and other documentation. You do also get a wireless Dolphin microphone in the box as well. It does require 2 AA batteries for operation, which are not included. Alright guys, so I do want to go ahead and show you where all of your ports and controls are on the speaker. Everything is going to be on the back, as you can see, and there is quite a bit, so let me go through it with you guys. So starting on the top left, you have your USB, which unfortunately cannot be used as a portable power bank to charge external devices. It can be used if you have an MP3 player or anything of that nature, but if you're looking for it to charge your devices, it can't do that. On the right, you have your micro SD card reader, so that's pretty straightforward. And this is going to be where the master functions are. So this is where you can track forward, track back. If you want to pair 2 of these together wirelessly, you do have the wave sync functionality, and this is where you would activate that. Then you have your mode button here to switch to the different modes. It does have a FM tuner, so if you want to listen to the radio or you want to do Bluetooth, you simply control that by using this button. Next, we have the boost button, which pretty much enhances what you're listening to. Without it on, the speaker gives off a more flat and balanced sound signature. When I go ahead and enable this, I get more of a bright sound signature, so I pretty much always leave this on, but it comes down to what you prefer in your listening. Then we have the LED button, which is going to control your LED lights in the front, and I will show you some of the modes a little bit later on in this video. But as always, if you don't want the lights on at all, you can completely turn them off if you want to. Now in this section right here, this is going to be where you control your microphone and your guitar if you go ahead and plug that stuff in, and you have multiple different ways to connect this stuff. You have multiple XLR inputs, as you can see here, but also you do have an XLR output, which further expands what you can do with this speaker. Besides that, you have your RCA input, you have your charging port, you have your on and off switch, and then you also have a 12-volt battery input. So if you wanted to connect this to your car battery and power it, you do have that option. In terms of the Bluetooth connection, I've been able to have my device on me and walk about 50 feet away from the speaker without any disconnections or crackling. And with the latency, I've been able to watch YouTube videos and Amazon Prime movies through those apps on both my iPhone 15 Pro and my Galaxy Z Fold 4 without any issues with any noticeable latency. But I did take a sample for you guys just so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check it out. For the highlights, these offer up to 123 hours of use on a charge, which is absolutely crazy. They are packing 40mm drivers. You're getting Bluetooth 5.3 with multi-point connectivity with them. And as I'll demonstrate for you guys during the call quality test, they do a pretty good job of focusing on your speech while rejecting some of the noise going on around you. Now, one thing that I do want to mention for you guys is that you can't take or make voice calls directly from it, which may or may not be an issue for you. There are some larger Bluetooth speakers that do have a built-in microphone, so if that's what you're looking for, this does not have that feature. I do also really like the remote that comes with the speaker. It has worked well for me so far. And I do want to mention that there is an EQ function on here as well that you don't have on the speaker itself. And pressing this button will give you access to several different EQs, which will all have their own distinct sound signatures. Based on the types of music that I mainly listen to, which are hip hop, reggae, and R&B, the rock EQ sounded the best to my ears. It gave me a nice bright sound signature with some deep punchy bass as well. But as always, I did take a few sound samples just so that you guys can judge the performance for yourselves. Let's check them out. Okay guys, so right now I'm using the microphone that came inside of the box with the speaker. All that I did was put in the batteries, I turned it on, and it connected to the speaker pretty much automatically. So this is to give you a pretty good idea of the quality. I do think it'll be fine for small get-togethers or medium to larger sized rooms. So for my sound quality analysis on this speaker, I definitely don't think that it's the best for smaller environments because it doesn't sound the greatest at lower levels. If you're gonna buy this speaker, you're gonna have to buy it to crank it up really loud because that's where it shines. In my experience, anywhere below 50% of the max volume, you're gonna get more of an airy sound, which doesn't have as much detail or bass, but when you crank it up above that, the speaker definitely comes to life and gives you a nice, well-rounded sound that carries for feet and feet away. So to keep things as short and simple as possible, if you're looking for a speaker to fill up a large space with sound, one or two of these will definitely do that for you. But if you're looking for a small bedroom speaker, this is definitely overkill and you probably won't be satisfied. I'm gonna go ahead and keep mine because we do have family gatherings from time to time and my backyard is quite large now, so I do see this coming in handy. But outside of that, bigger is not always better in terms of speakers, and in some cases, this may be too much speaker for your needs. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tecmo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.